The port of entry is the first place you meet an immigration officer. For example, U.S. immigration officers, usually at the airport where you meet them. Even with a valid passport or a valid visa, it is officers at the airport who decide if you will be allowed in and how long you are going to stay in that country. So many travelers get nervous when arriving at any airport or maybe US airport because of immigration questions at the airport. So in this video, I will show you exactly what to say at the US port of entry, the right answer, what to avoid, and how to convince the officer that you are a genuine visitor. If your US visa is already valid, say up to 2029 or beyond, this is for you. Let's begin. If the first time you are coming to my channel, please do us a favor by click the like, share and comment so we all will be carried along. Thank you for watching. So that is why your answer must be honest, calm and consistent, so they will admit you in to prove to them that when you go, that you will come back home. But let's take it this way. Common question and the how to answer the question, especially for those of you who are traveling to America at the airport, the question that you are expecting from the immigration officers there. For example, they may ask you, what's the purpose of your visit? Say something short and very clear, like, I am visiting the US for vacation and to see family or friends. Never say you are coming to work or stay long term in US. They will deny you your entry. Number two question goes like this. How long will you stay in the United States of America? Answer should be like this: about 3 to 4 weeks. My return flight is already booked. Always show you have planned to go back home. It is very vital and very important to immigration officers at the border. No matter the airport that you are landing or the country that you are going, you must prove to them evidence that you are returning back home after your intending visit has been elapsed. Number three question will be like this: where will you be staying in the United States or whatever country that you are going? With my friends or family. In city and the state. You mention the name of the city and the state. It's very, very vital that you mention it for them to know that you actually know exactly where you are going. Keep the full address written down. They may ask for it, so you can able to bring it and show them this where I am going. Even the phone number is there in case they wanted to confirm, to know if the place you are going, the people that you are saying that you are visiting that know that you are coming actually know that you are coming. But most of the times, always inform the people that the corresponding people that this is my arriving time, because most of the times you find out that people switch off their mobile phone, maybe depending on time zone, for them to keep their phone on, give them schedule of your planned visits and your time and everything, so that they will keep their phone on in case the officer decided to confirm what you are saying to know whether it is true. Let's take the next question. When was your last visit? Be honest. For example, last year my child and I visited this country. This showed you respect US law and left on time, and that immediately that you visited, you go back home, or you visited, tell them the day and the year, the month you visited, and the time you return back home. Of course, everything should be in your passport. If the passport that you used to visit before have been expired, that is why we always encourage you for you to attach the new passport in the old passport with the new passport, so that the visa and every other thing will correspond on what you are saying. Even though that this question, there are many people that will come, they may not ask them question, but for you, the first time or in case they ask such question, there are many things that you should look in the wave of this issue of American immigration system. In this Donald Trump administration, you must make sure that every question that asks, you give detail and clear answer to that, so that you will convince the VO, the visa officer there, or the immigration officer there, that you are genuine traveler, as I said before. So number 5 question will be like this: what do you do back home? They want to know what you are doing back home to be able to prove that you have home tie. So how do you answer? I said, I work or run a business, take care of my family, and my child is in school, or my children is in school, or my wife is at home, or I have my parents, I have my grandparents, they're all waiting for me, they all stay at home. This help prove you have tie to your country. These are very, very important to them. So you must prove stronghold and always keep all the documents, everything you have with you in case they needed extra proof. You can be able to provide it. The birth certificate of your children, marriage certificate with you and your wife, your pictures of your family sitting together, eating together. These are very, very vital to them. So you can be able to convince them for you to enter, because most at times this period they normally refuse people entry at the US airport. So you must be very, very clear and very clean straight at the US airport. So you must be very, very clear and very clean, straight to the point. Do not say so much word. Whatever they didn't ask you, do not go to prove anything, because there's nothing to prove there. They are the one that asking you what they ask you. You answer and give them proof if they want to see proof. Don't just bring it to prove to them unless they ask for that proof. The next question will be like this: how will you pay for your trip? I am funding it myself. I have savings for our visit or my visit and my return trip. Avoid saying someone else will handle all your expenses unless it is a family member you can prove. If that person is not a family member you can prove, who they can confirm. If you're just a friend you meet online who just invite you, you manage to get visa and arrive at the airport, be very careful. That person may disappoint you in case of call. Make sure that your correspondent there get all your details, as I have said before. These are very, very important and very vital to you, so that the money you waste will not be in vain. You will not just go for jamboree and come back home empty-handed. That will pain you. You must go out there to finish whatsoever business that you are going to the state or any other country where you are going. These questions is universal, but I am making specifically for those who are traveling to America in this period of Donald Trump's administration, because the border officers at the immigration control at the airport are very strict these days, looking for a small mistake, error that you will make, and they will reject your visa. So I will not like such thing to happen. So let's go. How long is your visa valid? I said it's valid until 2029. Remember that they have this passport in their hand while asking your passport in your hand while asking you this question. So always make sure that you study everything concerning you. Know the type of visa that you have. If it is multiple visa, if it's single visa, always know that the only person who will determine the number of days or number of months or number of weeks you are going to stay is that officer there. In case of those of you who have multiple entries, for those who have single entries, you already know how many days your visa permit you to stay in America or in any place that you are going, and you know that you are not going to wait until the last day of the expiration of that visa to expire before you leave. So you must work it very well in accordance with your etiquette that you to tarry. Make sure that you show them every proof that you did not come to be an immigrant in their land, that you are still a non-immigrant, that the visa you have is for non-immigrant purpose, is for a visit or whatever that you are doing, that you will return back home after your intending visit. These are very, very important. Now let's talk about what to carry, what you carry. Always travel with key documents that shows your honesty and intention to return back home, such as one valid passport with your US visa or other country visa in it, depending on the country where you are going, your return flight ticket, bank statement or proof of funds. These are very important. Job or business documents, get the photocopies, not original. Then you can scan the original on your phone, but go with the photocopies of your documents, your home address and contact information. You must go with all these things. It must be with you in your diary or jotter that you have. Address of where you will stay in the US or other countries where you are going. These are very, very important. You have to know it and they have it. Then there are mistakes I would like you to avoid. Listen very well. Don't give too much information unless asked. Don't give too much information unless you were asked to do so. I've said it before and I am bringing it again. Avoid this mistake at the airport. Don't say, I might stay longer. No. Be specific. That will raise red flag. Be specific because your return ticket is there. You cannot say, for example, that you will return on the 30th of November. And you say that you plan to come back on 2nd December. whereas your flight ticket, return ticket is on the 30th November. So erase red flag. So be very, very careful. Don't mention anything about work or study or on a visitor's visa. You don't mention anything like that. You are not permitted to work. You are not permitted to study. You didn't come with work visa. You didn't come with a study visa. So what you are is a visitor, only visit. You came or you go to the country to go and do. Always be calm, polite, and confident in giving out your answers. Just relax yourself very well. Take it easy, one after the other. Okay? Don't be nervous on it. So that's how you pass the US or other country immigration interview at the airport smoothly. So if you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to King Size TV for more visa and travel update. And remember, confidence and honesty always win at the border. So this is all I have to bring to you this moment. Please do us a favor by click to that bell. So we will continue to bring more updates for you. Tell me, which country are you preparing to go? You have gotten the visa. Let us do yourself very well. Take it easy, one after the other. Okay? Don't be nervous on it. So that's how you pass the US or other country immigration interview at the airport smoothly. So if you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to King Size TV for more visa and travel update. And remember, confidence and honesty always win at the border. So this is all I have to bring to you this moment. Please do us a favor by click to that bell. So we will continue to bring more updates for you. Tell me, which country are you preparing to go? You have gotten the visa. Let us deal with that country visa questions interview at the airport so you can able to enter the country smoothly. I wish you all the best. I love you all. See you in my next video.